Hello, welcome back. This is another quick, short workout video. We're trying to keep these within about 5 minutes so that you can do them at any time of the day. You don't need a lot of time to do these workouts. You can do them if you're getting a little bit lethargic, sitting at your desk. You can do them as a warm-up for before you go for a run. You can bolt them together to make a slightly longer workout. But the idea is that each of these 5-minute sessions is going to work all of the muscles in your body, and it's going to give you a little bit of an energy boost, raise your heart rate, make you feel a little bit better, especially at this time of year when I'm making this video. It's the middle of winter and we do start feeling tired and we need a little bit of a boost to get those energy levels up. So we're going to start off. I'm going to start off my stopwatch. We're going to try and keep it within about 5 minutes, and we're going to start off with some star jumps and raise your arms all the way above your head, a little clap above your head each time, nice and light on your toes. And this is mainly to get your heart rate up. You will also be using, of course, the muscles in your arms and legs. Pull your belly button back towards your spine to engage your core as well. Can't do too much of that. In fact, we should be doing that whatever we're doing all the time, whether it's walking down the road, carrying shopping, whatever it is we're doing. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to step back to the chair. You only need a chair for this workout, chair and floor. No incredibly complicated equipment or anything. Using the chair to do some tricep dips here. So your fingers should be pointing forward. As you can see, I've just moved my bum off the chair, so I'm in a nice straight line from my ankles to my hips, and I'm taking my elbows back. I'm not moving anything other than my elbows, and the rest of my body just follows as they drop. You should feel it in your triceps. That's the back of your upper arms. And 7 and 8, and rest. Sit back on the chair. My chair's a little bit squeaky as it turns out. Hopefully that's not too off-putting for you. Just give my arms a little shake there, get the blood flowing. Little break. We're going to do another 8 of those. So 2 sets of 8, and just drop. That's great. 4, 5, 6, 7, should feel it burning now, 8, that's wonderful, and just come up. Okay, so you'll feel it maybe a little bit in your wrist. If you're not used to doing that, just gauge it. You might only be able to do 3 or 4 to start with, maybe even only 1 or 2, that is completely fine. Just do whatever you can and you will progress. You'll find that your body adapts. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is push-ups. Now push-ups are quite difficult to do if you're not used to doing them. A full push-up, you want to be in plank position, which means having a straight line from your shoulders to your heels. You want your hands roughly shoulder width apart, and you want to come all the way down towards the floor and all the way up again. If that's hard for you, you can put your knees down. Try and make sure you maintain a plank position from your shoulders to your knees, so your body is in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, and come all the way down. If that's hard for you, for whatever reason, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be doing full push-ups, and you can actually bring your knees slightly further forward, so you're in tabletop position and you take all of the strain off your core. But if you're able to, just make it a little bit harder, work your core, or indeed come all the way up onto your feet and rest. So with that one, there are many things you can do to adapt a push-up so that it's not quite so incredibly difficult. Moving your hands further apart is another way of making it easier. And again, if you can only do 1 or 2 of those to start with, that is completely fine. Just keep practicing and it will get easier. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a nice wide angle squat. Now with the squat, you want your knees going in the same direction as your feet. You don't want your knees buckling into the middle. They're going out, pointing in the direction of your toes, and you don't want your knees coming further forward than your toes. In fact, you really want your knees to be staying roughly over your ankles, maybe into the middle of your foot, but no further forward than that really. You should be feeling this in your bum. And nice and low. On the way up, you squeeze the muscles, really activate those glute muscles. They're lazy muscles, they're big muscles. They can do an awful lot for us, supporting other activities, but they're not going to do that unless we make them. They prefer it when we just sit on them. And keep going, just a few more. Well done. And one more. There. Give it a little bit of a shake. Okay, the next one that we're going to do, this is going to be our last exercise for this mini workout. We're going to do the plank. I referred to that when we were doing push-ups, similar position. We're going to come down onto our elbows for this. And the idea is that you're in a straight line. So your hips should not be too high, they should not be too low. You want to have it right in the middle, and you should feel it in your abdominal muscles. You should not be feeling it in your lower back, but you should be feeling it in your abdominal muscles. You can squeeze your glutes as well, just to take some of that strain. And really pull your belly button up towards your spine. This is less about trying to say to people, oh, I can do a 5-minute plank or a 1-minute plank or a 30-second plank, so much as actually getting your form right and engaging the muscles while you're there. To just make it a little bit harder, more effective, and actually less boring, you can do little side steps. This destabilises the plank slightly. That means that you're working more muscles more effectively whilst you're in that position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And put your knees on the floor. And we just stretch out. Stretching out our lower back. Come up. Stretch through the abdominal muscles. Hopefully your abdominal muscles, all of these muscles down the front, will feel as though they've worked, because they should really be working during all of these exercises. And bring one foot forward, help yourself up like that, and that's it. End of workout. Almost kept it within the 5 minutes, and hopefully that will have just given you a really big boost for very little time and effort really. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back soon.